What is up guys, and welcome to a new series where I use money making guides from the OSRS Wiki. If you guys enjoy this idea, I'll definitely make more and try to run through every single one of these on the list, no matter how ridiculous they might be. I'll be trying and testing out these money makers to see how accurate they are so you don't have to. Let's get into the video. So for the first video, I decided to go with something a little ridiculous. That is, picking bananas for a whole hour. Now, while this idea might be a little silly, it also has no requirements, so literally anybody can do this. All you need is a little bit of starter cash and you'll be on your way of becoming a professional banana picker. Now, for this part of the video, it'll just be showing the whole hour of me picking bananas. It's sped up so you don't have to sit through a whole hour of it, and I'll just have this in the background as I explain what items I used and the total profits in the end. I'll also be explaining what strategies I used while picking bananas because, as we all know, picking bananas is high level content. So first off, I'll just explain what items I used for this banana picking adventure. For one, I used a max cape for the teleport to the crafting guild, but if you don't have a max cape or any other cape that teleports you somewhere next to a bank, you can just use Rings of Dueling and teleport to Castle Wars and bank there. Now, as far as starting GP, you really don't need much. All you need to buy are the baskets, which hold bananas, and I bought them for approximately 8 to 9 GP per basket, which is above what it says. I think the market price is 3 GP, but I bought them anyway since I knew that the profits I'd make from banana picking would far outweigh the amount of money that I spent on baskets. Now, the next thing I bought were Amulets of Glory. These are used to teleport to the actual banana plantation on Karamja. I believe I used 4 Amulets of Glory through this 1 hour of banana picking, but obviously you'll need different amounts for how long you're going to be here and how efficient you are at picking the bananas. Now, as far as the strategies go, there really wasn't much to it. This was actually the first time that I picked bananas as a moneymaker, so I wasn't sure what to expect going into it, but for the most part it's very straightforward. You take 23 baskets in your inventory, that way you have 5 open spaces for the bananas, and you just pick bananas. Each banana tree has 5 bananas, and when you pick the entire tree, you just fill your basket and move on to the next one. The only real problem I had with this moneymaker was having to hop worlds, which isn't that big of a deal, but I found that the banana trees wouldn't respawn fast enough by the time I made it back for the second trip. So every time I banked, I usually hopped worlds to reset the bananas. As for the amount of money that I spent on this little project, I spent 50,324 coins on 4 glories at 12,581 coins each. I ended up selling the uncharged glories that I had at the end so that we can get an accurate representation of how much profit we made. And as for the baskets, I spent around 9 GP for most of them. I bought around 1,000, but I didn't use all of them, so we will subtract whatever we need to for the end profits. So that brings the total amount of starting GP needed to just under 60,000 coins. And you don't even need 60,000 coins to start off. If you're really hurting for cash, you can just start off with the 1 glory and buy and sell as you go. Now, as we approach the ending of the video, I just want to say how much fun I had. Not necessarily picking bananas for a whole hour, but actually editing videos. I messed with a couple effects in this video. Very minor stuff, but learning new things is just always fascinating to me. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this series because I would love to make more of these types of videos where I'm doing moneymakers. And yes, I know this was kind of a ridiculous one, picking bananas for a whole hour, but I would like to do some serious ones, and of course, the meme ones. I mean, who doesn't want to see me pick flax for a whole hour as well? If you guys have any ideas for what video you'd like to see me do next, just leave it in the comments below. I'd love to scroll through and see what you guys want me to do for an hour. I also want to take this time to say that 100% of you who watched my last video are not subscribed to my channel, so go ahead and subscribe. It really means a lot. If you really want to support your favorite banana picker, drop a sub and maybe a like too. Oh yeah, and don't forget about that bell thing. Apparently you need to ring it to do something. I don't know. But finally, the time has come. The most important part of the video, the part that you've been waiting for. The total profit from picking bananas for an hour. I gotta say, I thought I was gonna lose my mind after an hour of picking bananas, but I think just the fact that I knew I was gonna make a video over it and I just had so many ideas for it, it really helped me get through it. And as you can see, the hour is up and we are done. So now I'm just gonna move the bananas that were left over because every single time I did a trip I had 5 extra ones because of those 5 empty inventory slots. And let's do the price check. Let's see what we get. We have 297,000 almost from picking bananas for 1 hour. That's really impressive. It's more than I thought I was going to get. And now I'm just comparing the prices of 5 individual bananas and a basket full of 5 bananas. And as you can see, there's a pretty big difference. So with these remaining bananas, I'm just going to put them in baskets so that we can maximize our profits. So now that all the bananas have been placed in their respective baskets, we can do one last final price check, and it's going to be 301,000 coins, almost 302. So as you can see, I think it was worth it to put those remaining bananas in the baskets. So now we can finally sell off all the bananas and see exactly how much money we made. And just to maximize profits even further, I'm going to sell one basket first just to see what the prices are at and see what we can get it for. And it insta sells, and we get 750 coins for a basket, which is way over market price. So I went ahead and put them in for 750 just to see how much would sell. And of course, not all of them sold, but we sold a nice chunk. We sold 108 for a good amount of money. So I will definitely take that. I then put them in for 700, and of course they didn't sell. So here I am again checking the price to see how much it is. And lo and behold, it's pretty big difference. It went from 750 to 470, which is just crazy because now it's below market price. In the end, I ended up putting them for just below under market price and just let them sit there until they sold. And with the last of the bananas sold, we made a total of 326,000 coins off them, which is a lot more than I thought. We can now finally do the official calculation for the total profit from 1 hour of picking bananas. So we get the total cost of the glories that we bought, and then we're going to subtract them for what we sold them back for after we had used them. And that should give us 2,656 coins that we spent on the glories, which isn't very much at all. And now we can calculate the money that we spent on the baskets for how many that we used. So in the end, we had a total of 575 baskets of bananas. So we're going to multiply 575 times how much we spent on them, which was around 9 GP, for a total of 5,175 coins. We now add that to the amount of money that we spent on the glories for a total of 7,831 coins spent. We now deposit that money into the bank for a total profit of 318,924 coins from 1 hour of picking bananas. I just want to say thanks for checking out the video, guys. I really appreciate it. And I know, picking bananas, not a serious moneymaker, but it's for the memes. Like I said before, leave a comment, tell me what moneymaker you'd like to see next, and I will try my best to get a video done and out there. Let's also take a few seconds to appreciate the scam that this guy is running. 30 coins for every 10 bananas. It's not much, but it's honest work, I guess. Alright guys, I'll catch you next time.